So, these are some of the April Fool things I experienced in school. You really should subscribe. So, this morning, all the kids were planning it out and it was spreading. For some reason, they felt the need to remind me a bunch of times. So, the first prank my class did was at 10:10. Everyone had to fall off their chair on the ground and shout, April Fools! So, I went up from gym, and when I saw there was a substitute, I decided not to do it. Also, this kid behind me was scooted really far back, and I couldn't fall even if I wanted to. The clock hit 10:10, and everyone except me and like two other kids fell onto the ground. The sub just yelled at them, even though they had shouted, April Fools, and told us all that she'd report us to the dean. I was just thinking, what did I do? Later we had ELA, and at 11:11 apparently we were going to fall down again. So when the clock hit 11:11, about a quarter of the class fell on the floor. The teacher just gave us a lecture about how we should be more mature. Again, I didn't participate. Plus, the ELA teachers did two April Fools on us. Pretty low key ones, though. They just said we were going to have a big test, which didn't really seem out of character for them, and then admitted it was fake. They also told us that we wouldn't have homework on April 31st. It's funny because there's no 31st of April. Then we had our final prank. So there are two different math classes within our class. There's accelerated and core. I am so smart, so I'm an accelerated. So our big finale was the accelerated kids would go to the core math classroom and vice versa. I was going to go to the core math classroom, but no other kids from accelerated were there from the looks of it. So I went to my regular class. In my regular class, a bunch of core math kids were there, and our teacher was smiling and thought it was hilarious. But the funniest part was instead of telling them to go back to their class, she said she'd start teaching them about linear equations. And, like the kids they are, they stood up and walked away. A few did linger, but the core teacher called and asked for them back. Like and subscribe, and if you have any video recommendations, let me know in the comments.